Hey guys, Brad here with Skyline Construction. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at this Dewalt skill saw or circular saw. This is the DCS570 and it's a 7¼ inch saw. Pretty good saw to have in your arsenal. Nice and solid construction. It's got the metal base plate on here and all the dials are metal. So for mitering, this actually has positive stops on it, and it will cut all the way to, I'd say, 56 degrees on here. But we've got a positive stop at 45 and another one at, looks like 22 degrees here. All your major ones. Then it locks right in. It's nice and simple. And then on the back, just your standard lever to move your base plate up and down, and that's pretty easy as well. The thing I like about this saw is that it has the rafter hook, and this is the only one I'm aware of that has the rafter hook. The Flexvolt doesn't have it, and the model below this doesn't have it, and this is really handy when you're up in the roof. You know, I'll show you how it hangs. Just like that, nice and easy, just clips right in there, no problem at all. So super easy saw to have up on a roof with you, and that's why I like this saw. It's a little bigger than what I normally use. I'm using typically the smaller skill saws, like the Atomic, but this has a lot more power. It's the 7¼ It's not as heavy duty as the Flexvolt, but it is the next best thing, I think. We're running on the 5 amp hour 20 volt max platform here, and they just slide in the back like so. And yeah, it's a very easy saw to use. For me, I'm used to having the motor on the other side. It's just how I learned years and years ago. I just prefer to see the blade. So everyone's got their different preferences, so you may not like this saw because of that reason. But this is also how every skill saw was kind of made back in the day, with having the motor on the left. This also has an LED light inside here. I'll just try and light it up. You can see, so you can kind of see your blade where you're cutting. So that's pretty nice to have as well. Like I said, good solid saw. It's the brushless model, DCS570. And so now we're just going to take a couple cuts, and I'll just sort of see how it plows through this wood. Oh, I also wanted to mention depth of cut. On this saw, it's 2½ inches. So you can kind of see right there, we're about 2½ inches. So not too bad. All right, so we're gonna make some cuts. I'll throw my glasses on. Got my glasses. All right, here we go. So just like a regular skill saw, nothing fancy. It also has the brake on this, so when I run the blade, it'll stop right away, which is awesome, because if your guard ever gets damaged and it wants to stay stuck, if you put this saw down while the guard is up and it doesn't have a brake, this saw will skip across and it could hit your foot, it could hit your leg. So introducing brakes into saws is definitely a must. So we'll just do a couple more cuts here. This blade is a little bit dull, but still doing the trick. So now we'll cut at an angle. Let's go to 22 and see how this does. There we go, not the straightest cut, but you get the idea. With a sharper blade, this thing will plow through wood. So it's just another tool in my toolbox that I have, guys. Skill saw, what can I say? There's not much to them. They cut wood. They're not like a multi-tool. They don't have a fancy dust port on them. They just shoot dust out, and so you're not going to be using this indoors, obviously, if dust is a concern. But if it's not, have at her. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Leave us a like, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and until next time, catch you later. See you in the future.